Okay, wait, there ain't no way you got that 3 times in a row, though.
No, the thing happened again where Steven got it.
Did Steven get it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that your first 8, or is that your... Yeah, that was your first 8.
That's my first. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You guys
According to how I thought it worked means you shouldn't even get a reroll, but that's my confusions.
The rules aren't real.
The
rules
rules
are
are just
more
made
of
up
a
as we need them to be made up.
Honestly, that's kind of how it works. You guys
They're
made
literally
you guys
made
made
up
the
as we need
rules,
them
and
to
then
be.
you always go, Caleb, is this how it works? And I go, I don't know. I didn't make the rules. I just said, tee, it's a funny joke. First to get 69 gets a funny thing. Gets a free reroll.
420.
I don't even know that you initially suggested it.
I don't even think I was. No.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's just something we did, like, we started doing. Because at first we started just spam rolling the D100.
Yeah.
And it was like...
Because it was
the
funny.
spam click, see whoever got it.
Yeah.
I think
Then
someone went.
I think... Because it was a joke. And then I think you offered the prize of inspiration for whoever actually got it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you weren't expecting someone to get it.
And then the competition was born.
Competition was born, and then we started making
It's
more
been
fair.
tweaked over time.
Yeah.
We made it more fair because my computer was crashing every time that everyone was rolling. Namely Liz.
That is true. Yeah, Liz was the fastest. Liz is still the fastest roller. That is true. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
anyone
Liz
can anyone can be the fastest roller. It's not just me.
Yeah, it was just Liz, guys.
It definitely.
Well,
just
I
was.
couldn't. With my computer, I definitely couldn't. In the time it took me to roll once, you were rolling like 50 times.
Well, that's because if you can click to roll, and even if the other one hasn't gone through yet, it still queues it up.
No registers.
Yeah, it still registers the click.
Yeah.
That's why auto clickers are so good with it. Dude, one per every millisecond, easy. 1,000 rolls a second. I have no idea about your computer crashed.
Hey, that's a clue. You know, it's a true mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder of the world.
Are you admitting that you cheated on the D100 roll, Liz?
I said that at the very.
Jeez.
I said I used an auto clicker at the beginning.
I've known this for years now.
I
Jeez,
know. I've also known this. I've also known this for years. This was sarcasm. Sorry. But.
You bitch, my autism. I can never tell.
No,
if people are
sorry.
sarcastic or not.
Yes.
I
no.
always think people are sarcastic.
No,
you
sorry.
asshole.
Let me clarify. That was absolutely, that's absolutely sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That Jegg also says, I also knew about the auto clicker. I think we all knew about the auto clicker. Yeah. No, that was yes. No. It was sarcasm. I was being sarcastic, and I'm very sorry, because now I feel like.
Wait, what do you mean Jegg said that?
10 out of 10. Jegg is in chat. We're live.
Oh, we're live.
Jegg is walking.
I said, hey, I'm gonna go live. I'll be back in a second, and then you got the thing. And so I came back and was like, hey, you got the thing. Let's talk. We're live.
Oh shit. We should probably get started then.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's done.
last time we were all together and we played Aspen Grove. The party got. I'm not doing that voice for the whole thing. Last time we were all together, you guys split the party. Yay!
Yay!
Holly, Rypley, and Ramsey. Jegg, you're on your phone, aren't you?
Jack's not here.
No. I'm looking at the chat, and Jegg is typing out a lot. Jegg's on her phone. Jegg's absolutely on her phone.
We just went over this. We just went over this.
Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I need to stop reading chat. You guys got split up. You guys, well, you didn't get split up. You chose to split up. Zareth.
No regrets.
Well, Rypley, Holly, and Ramsey went to Vesper. Decided to meet back up with Noctis. Ramsey subjected himself to a new experiment from Noctis and learned that he still houses his father's heart within his own body. That has some very interesting implications for the future. But in that, Rypley spoke to Noctis and decided that it was about time that he headed home. That they had their rematch that was so long in the waiting. You guys spent you spent a day in Vesper, before, I think it was 2 days before the Agni Kai, and made your way to the outskirts of Yuvalco, a small field of hollyhock, and there, Noctis and Rypley had their fight. Rypley coming out victorious, and in healing Noctis at the end of the fight, used a regenerate scroll to completely heal his broken voice box. Rypley was then Rypley and the rest of you were let into Yuvalco, where Rypley was very quickly deemed the new king of wolves. Rypley then denounced the crown immediately, leaving most of the people in the village extremely confused. Made some new rules of government. At least now, Agni Kais will be no more. Fights for power, non-existent. But it has left them very confused, which means people are believing that both Noctis and Rypley are both kings at the same time. So, now there's 2 of them, I guess? We'll see how that town decides to govern themselves from then on. But you guys were able to hang out. You were given a place to stay for the night and sort of a very well-cooked meal. And meanwhile, while all of that has happened, Zareth and Quinn made their way to Lunaris. Quinn was on a bit of a solo journey trying to look for information about the gods and ascending them, and if there were any other ways to go about preventing this end of the world thing. Quinn met with Zareth as Seska brought Zareth straight to Quinn's house, not realizing Quinn was home. And that's when Seska asked Zephyr for a meeting for Zareth and Quinn to go speak to Crone, the cult leader who one of the many cultists of the Cult of Shadow, and he was taken into a sort of he was under house arrest when you guys showed up. And Crown revealed to you actually, he barely revealed to you anything, but he did reveal that they have found some of the bodies of the ancient dragons and are using them in some way to create monsters of sorts. Needless to say, Zareth didn't like that too much. Quinn actually I think Quinn was the one who initiated combat, if I remember correctly.
Slightly.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Yeah, but Zareth did
Maybe a
not.
little.
Yeah, he kind of deserved it. You guys very quickly completely obliterated Crone, petrified his body, and then put him in and shoved his corpse into a bag of holding. He's very dead. It also made of stone now.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, the 2 of you are leaving Crone's house, as your time was up. you quickly met with Ramsey, and Ramsey let you know that the Agnikai was happening, but you guys had a different mission in mind. We'll pick up shortly after Ramsey teleported back to head back to Vesper, and the two of you are left alone in the streets of Lunaris. What are the two of you getting up to?
Berengar, how familiar are you with the area and the political picture?
Familiar am I with the town I grew up in? Quite, I'd say.
What about surrounding areas?
Well, that depends on if the god tells me to roll a magical number to call.
Yeah, go ahead, roll a history check. I don't know. I was gonna take your word for it, but sure, make a history check. Why not? I guess.
Does Quinn pay attention in history class?
Only if it's musical. Oh shit. Slight delay. I accidentally started counting up how many died to roll instead of adding the modifier.
Love
Oh
that.
no.
19.
19.
It's not too bad.
The surrounding areas around Lunaris, Lunaris has a council very similar to Andorra. They have got a high counselor, but currently, there is no one in position of high counselor in Lunaris because the last person who was ended up being a dragon and then was very promptly voted out of office. So there currently is a sort of election that is going to be held in the recent months, but because the city's kind of in like a sort of like a void state currently. There is no like mayor or there is no high counselor in Lunaris. In the surrounding areas, though, most of the smaller towns outside are mainly governed by themselves. They'll have a mayor and maybe a small sort of like political party, but nothing enormous. Lunaris is in a weird place politically, though. That is true.
I was just asking if he knew anything.
That's what Quinn knows.
I'll explain all that.
Okay. So, based on your knowledge of current political events, who would you say has the most uneasy relationship with the dragons at this point? Whose relationship is the most strained?
This particular area of the continent?
Just continent overall.
I mean, that's...
Do you want me to give you an answer with a 19?
I'd say that's kind of... I mean, sure.
Probably Andorra or Nimeth. Just by proximity.
I think everywhere's quite a strange relationship right now with the recent happenings, but Andorra, based on where things started.
That's what I thought too. Based on your knowledge of current events, who has higher military power? Andorra? Or Nim?
I should know this, but I cannot recall right now. Out of character. I'm not certain that I recall.
Oh, Nimeth is more like a village than a city. Protection is based on nothing more than a guild. Maybe Andorra's put it.
It
Oh,
would
but
be
there is
my
that
instinct.
thing. In a hypothetical, which city would be better to sacrifice? Just completely hypothetical.
I'm not sure that I understand this hypothetical. Did I lose connection?
Oh, no.
I'm just being sure, because you know how my technology can be.
If I'm not keen to make a distraction, need how to go about this? You're also good with political relationships, are you not?
Was raised to be.
Oh, fantastic. Now, if I wanted to put strain on a very specific relationship,
I'm not sure why you would ask that, but it depends
I'm
on if you're
looking to
trying
create a
to...
distraction, and political strain on a very specific relationship could create a wonderful distraction.
As in strain between the politicians and their people, strain between that political group and another.
Two opposing political groups. One of them currently houses an enemy we need to get rid of. So, to get rid of that enemy, we have to put a strain on his resources. Now, how would you suppose would be the best way to put a strain on one's resources? Just off the top of your head.
I mean, cutting off resources would typically, or most simply at least, involve war, taking over land,
That's
and...
good, yes, war. Precisely.
Why are we inquiring about starting a war?
With a strain on resources. And provides a wonderful distraction.
At the cost of many innocent lives, usually.
Are they innocent, though?
I mean, usually there's losses on both sides. There's typically an agitator and a side that didn't have a choice in the start of the war. So I would argue that, yes, typically there's innocent lives involved. Also people who do not want the war to happen at all, but just so happen to live in a dangerous area.
Does that mean you're opposed to the idea of distracting Bahamut with a war, or just need to know if we're on the same page?
It wouldn't be my first choice.
Okay, well, based on the time frame that we have left, is it a choice?
Well, considering that there would be a fair amount of travel and contact involved to even get that started, I think it would be better to think
But what
of
if I
an
can tell
alternative
you?
option.
But what if I told you I have a way to start the war within the next 24 hours?
Then I'd say that that gives us 24 hours to come up with a better plan.
Ah, shucks. Well, worth a shot. You should report to your parents. I have errands to run.
I don't really have any reason to report back to my parents.
Oh, so you're just... Okay, well, I'm going to go run errands. I would rather you not be present. Toodaloo.
Back to keeping secrets, are we?
Back to keeping secrets. When did I ever share anything with you? You realize we're not the same, right?
Wouldn't not sharing anything with me be keeping secrets?
I've always kept secrets from you. We're not exactly buddy-buddy. You got to remember, I'm not
We
the
can't
friend you
try to make
travel with.
progress. No, you're the more pleasant one, typically.
I'm surprised that you find me more pleasant.
Well, when you're not running off and potentially putting yourself and others in danger.
Pretty sure I run off more than the other one.
I mean, that's the sole factor on whether I find you more or less pleasant.
So you're not going to let me do my errands on my own, are you?
No, I'm not going to stop you or interfere with your errands, but you have my curiosity.
Oh,
Plus,
very
it
well.
might help me think.
Think of what?
An alternative to war.
Well, if you think of an alternative to war, best of luck to you. I, at the very least, want to create some tension, so Bahamut has to waste a lot of resources on calming shit down so they don't go to war. But, you know, if there is a war that breaks out, win-win.
It's
And,
wasting
can I pull the corpse of Crone out of my bag of holding? Once we're in, like, a not open area?
Yeah, do you want to, like, head back to the Erengard estate? You don't need to go, eventually, you don't have to, like, go back there, but, like, there's some wooded areas, because you've got, the Erengard estate is quite large. So if you want to, like, go and, like, find a place to hide.
You can just, like, near the stables.
Yeah,
somewhere.
like, near the stables, or, like, by a more, like, forested area on the estate, like, you can probably go there. Because at least there, you know it's private, and you know no one's gonna find you. Yeah, you guys head back. You meander back that way. You could take out Crone's body.
Right. I would like to examine it. Is there any rings similar to what, what's his face used?
No. There would be no rings. The swapping rings?
There's no objects. There's no objects that control anything. It was a physical ability of Crone's.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
He does have
Oh,
some. He does have some. Do you wanna look? You wanna raid his body?
Yeah, loot that body.
Loot that body. Give me 1 second. I gotta have to open his character sheet because I kind of forgot that. That was an option. My bad.
And I give bardic inspiration.
Loot that body.
Loot that body. Investigation check, please.
Oh yeah, of course.
Give me a second. I gotta find his character
Can
sheet.
I give bardic inspiration?
Of course you can.
Hell yeah.
Where is it?
It's a body.
Oh, I think I might have accidentally deleted it because I was cleaning out a bunch of old character sheets that I didn't need anymore.
Uh-oh.
That is not the right character sheet. That is not it. I think I might have actually deleted it. Oh no. That's like I was going through it, I was like, I don't need these characters anymore. I was wrong.
What's your bardic inspiration at this point? I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. I think it's like a
D8.
D6. D8? Okay.
It's a D8.
Sorry, I didn't give those out very often. I'm not super familiar.
Oh, crazy. It's almost like Steve is actually playing a bard like a bard.
I'm sorry, I didn't know they did that. I wasn't aware that was something a person could do.
Uh-huh. Okay. We'll say for the sake of things, he has 1,000 gold pieces, so 500 gold each to each of you. Yeah, because I deleted his sheet. I'm very sorry. He didn't have anything super interesting, because he also was imprisoned, so he didn't have any, like, cool magic items on him or anything like that. He did have, like, he has, like, anti-magic, he does have, like, anti-magic cuffs on him. He wasn't wearing them when you showed up.
I would like to take those, actually.
Yeah, for sure. I believe they're, like, spellbinding. I believe they're spellbinding shackles, I believe is what they're called. He was not wearing them when you showed up, but you kind of find those hidden on his person. Seems that he undid them before you showed up. Yeah, you could take them.
I can't find them in the thingamabob. Okay, I'll look for them later.
I know that they are. Just add a custom item, and I'll send them to you later.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you guys can have 500 gold each. That's about what you found by looting his body.
Well, that was less exciting than I thought, but also not super surprised.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
was a prisoner.
Welp. Old habits die hard. Can I animate the dead body?
Yeah, for sure. Are you turning him into, like, a zombie?
Yeah, something like that. I'm just animating the dead.
Okay, so yeah, you turn him into a zombie.
He's an undead servant.
Yeah, exactly. He uses the zombie stat blocks, but he kind of slowly stands up, and, you know, still covered in, still covered in, blood tinge. That's what it is. I was gonna say hollyhock again. That's not right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's still covered in blood tinge, and it's kind of like, sort of, like, it almost seems to be, like, breaking through his skin at points. You could see the vines kind of, like, almost moving, into place as his body, like, now stiff, tries to stand again, and the vines begin to move and kind of, like, wrap around it a little bit tighter.
Alright, friend, you're gonna do me a favor.
The zombie doesn't do anything, it just kind of stares at you.
If I make an Arcana check, am I gonna be able to find if this thing's gonna be able to do what I want it to do?
What would you like it to do?
I wanted to send its minion, to do some errands.
Make an Arcana check.
Alright. And then I got advantage. 27.
Zombies don't have a cat. You get the sense that zombies can't cast spells. And I'll give you this. You remember that the creature was called with a whistle. In a similar way that, like, dogs are called.
Whistle wasn't on his body.
No, but he was like he audibly whistled, like the way you, like, would whistle for a dog.
Can I get the zombie to whistle?
No, zombie can't whistle. Zombie can't breathe.
Try to imitate the whistle.
Yes, you can. Roll a performance check.
I was gonna say, let me guess performance.
Accurate.
22.
It sounds correct. But you guys are also not at the estate. You are not at Crone's estate, so nothing happens. There is a range. But I will say with that, you do, Quinn, you remember it, and you're able to replicate the whistle. And Zareth, if you want to try and replicate the whistle as well, you can. Felix, sorry.
It's okay. I don't think it's really a secret anymore, but
We're still gonna call you Felix. I don't know what else to call you.
yeah, it's Felix. Okay, well...
I definitely believe you.
Alright. Should we get back closer to the manor? Feels like such a waste of time. But I need that thing to do the thing, so I can do the thing.
You head back?
Would burrowing be faster?
No. What is your burrow speed?
We never said it.
It should be 30 feet. You have a burrow speed equal to your walking speed. It would be the same amount of time if you walked.
Oh, back to the manor.
You walk back to the manor. I'm assuming you put your undead servant in your bag of holding. Are you just gonna take Crone's corpse back to the manor? Back to his house?
I'll clean it up a little bit, and I'll slap the magic cuffs on him.
Sure. I don't know. Roll a. As you approach, if you're gonna have him outside of your bag of holding, I need both of you to roll me deception checks.
And I roll. Actually, my performance is worse.
Deception.
I'm so... Quinn, no!
Quinn!
You're the one that can't lie! No!
No!
It's still a 14. This is a natural one.
Those are natural ones. I respect the dice.
It's so early on. It's early. I'm using my 69.
I would not waste it. I would not wait.
I still have
So
the dice
as you approach, zombie in spellbound shackles, you walking it like a dog as you approach. The guard looks over confused. You see for a second he goes, Lord what happened? And I'm gonna need the both of you to roll for initiative. Yeah. This guy. Roll. Yeah.
You weren't lying about not wasting it, huh?
Yeah.
I was hoping that I'd go now on to nat 20.
Me too. Alright. It's fine. It's fine.
Where's that 18 when I needed it? God damn.
Right?
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Gosh. Delete Ramsey from this. That's a 24. 10. And...
I was so hopeful that your thing would take, like, not very much time. So we could just, like, you could get to play. No way in hell.
Sorry.
No way in hell.
Alright, Quinn.
You two are
he
not...
pulls out a longsword, and this guy is looking to attack you. Quinn, you're up.
Lovely.
I told you it was gonna take a while.
What do I have? What if I stab him?
What if you stab him?
Sorry,
could.
kids, for the greater good.
This
I could stab him.
this guy's trying to stab you actively.
Oh shit, I still have that. How many guards are there?
1.
Just one? Oh, fantastic. Hey, Quinn, I got this.
I'm concerned.
It is time.
Huh?
I could do something stupid.
Do it. Do it. One
Do whatever
guard
you gotta
versus
do.
2 level
Okay.
9 adventurers with no regrets. What is he gonna do?
What?
What you gonna do?
Let's set up and make things
Do not
easier.
throw away your
Er,
shot.
And preserve. I'm gonna need a con save from the guard, please.
Alright. That is... Okay. Sorry, I have to familiarize myself very quickly with a guard's character sheet because I was not planning for combat. 16.
normally-
I 16?
Mhm.
Fails! It was a 17 DC.
Aw,
Hulk
damn!
is now blind!
Ah!
It's like has blindness, deafness.
Alright, he's blind.
Okay,
It is his turn. He's going to make an attack now with disadvantage against, Zareth. I'm assuming you're the one holding the zombie with chains. With
I
disadvantage?
mean, I'm holding behind him, so...
Yeah, he'll probably go for Quinn then, because I'm assuming Quinn, you're closer. It doesn't matter. That's
I
not
wouldn't
that
necessarily
wouldn't
think
hit.
I
Sorry,
am.
that wouldn't hit
I
either
thought
of
they
you.
would have both
That's
been
a
like
12.
a behind prone.
It's
12?
12.
That no.
No.
Imagine if that hit.
Yeah, it doesn't hit
It's
either
not
of you.
far.
Swing.
It's not far.
That's it. Multi attack. He has two attacks. Ready? Watch this. The lower number is going to be a 14. Does that hit Zareth? Or Felix?
No.
All right, never mind. We're good. Keep going. All
Hey,
right.
Mr. Caleb Teafling.
Yes.
Sorry, I rolled a wild magic search for the guard at the start of this combat. Just want to make sure you did that.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Thank you for
Thank you.
telling me.
I'm gonna
though.
go, but of course I
Well,
love.
do,
Good
no.
luck.
Do you want to? Hey, Jegg, it's okay.
Do I want to roll it?
Yeah. Do you want to roll it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a D100 for the guard, and that's gonna be a 68. Thank you so
The
much.
guard, you roll
I'm just-
100, the
I'm
guard
just-
wishes they
I'm-
were dead.
I'm just like you could just like sit muted in the chat. You don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, I appreciate it, but I'm just hanging out with my wife until.
She
You're
wants
ready.
to be gay.
Jack's
Okay.
already
I
in the
love to be
Discord
gay.
call. Yeah, go.
Okay,
Leave.
I didn't.
Leave.
Yeah, go get out of
It's
here.
Pride Month. We can't say anything.
What is that? 68. 68. He also gets +1 to AC for the next minute. All right, bet. All right.
That's unfortunate.
What are you doing, Zareth?
I'm gonna use one of the potions in my bag, and I'm gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna pour it on him.
What does the potion do?
I think you remember this potion. It's the pepper.
Yeah, no, I remember this potion.
Petrification potion.
I remember this potion. What's the DC? I know there's a DC. It's against your spell modifier. What's your spell save? It would be Constitution to your spell save.
My spell save is an 18.
All right. That's that's a 5. Ship! He immediately gets turned to stone. Combat is over.
Cool. I get another statue. I'll just throw him in my bag.
Cool. Add a statue of a guard to your inventory. Great. This is lovely. I'm having such a fun time.
I'm almost throwing
So
a
excited to
statue.
decorate our home when we go back next.
Oh my god. Liz, I'm gonna need you to update the fucking the Dora house that map. We'd add just a couple of statues
Just
in the
gonna
garden.
wake back up and just not be open.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Or peace.
All right, you guys enter the house. It is quiet. Nobody in there.
Can
But
I
you,
whistle?
yeah, you whistle and do the mimic that you kind of were taught from that Quinn taught you. There's a couple seconds of silence before you hear the thump, thump, and slowly kind of sauntering down the stairs is this enormous hulking figure, kind of wrapped in a black, kind of like a black blanket of sorts, or just a cloth. I would almost call it a cloak, but it looks like more like somebody wrapped a blanket around this thing's head, and it just kind of stumbles down the stairs step by step, very slowly, until it kind of stands just in front of you. It's about standing, like even slouched over how it is right now. It's about 9 feet tall. Like this thing is enormous.
You're ugly motherfucker. All right. Let's see. Does it take orders? This out. Okay. You know what? Erengard, Nimith, or Andorra? For no particular reason.
Choosing which to go to war with.
Well, I think that Andorra would be able to handle themselves a little bit better than Nimith, personally, and I kind of... Actually, no, I don't have any emotions for either city, so it really doesn't mean any difference to me. Like,
Well, if that
Nimith
is
might still
the case,
be useful. So I'm
yes.
leaning towards Andorra.
I think
Besides,
Andorra is
Nimith
more
is
likely
not
to be able
hard
to
to
handle
back down.
themselves.
Hmm?
I do agree that. Fuck! I'm already blanking on the name. Fuck.
Andorra.
I'm already leaning towards yes. Andorra is more likely able to protect themselves.
Alright, fantastic. Ugly dragon thing. Attack Andorra.
It kind of tilts its head, kind of looking at you questioningly. Go ahead, both of you. Go ahead and make Arcana checks.
Okay.
Okay. $18.
Okay. Let
Pretty-
me roll
pretty
with
average for Quinn.
advantage.
Remember with a 19.
I did not do good. I did a 19.
19? This thing does not understand common.
Can I
But
yell at it in Draconic?
It does seem to Draconic. You shout the same command in Draconic. What is your command exactly, word for word?
Attack Andorra. Start a war.
I don't know if this creature would know where Andorra is.
I pull out a map.
It does, yeah, it does in fact know where Andorra is. I rolled. That was really well, yeah. You see it nod, and you hear it kind of mumble something in Draconic, which both of you understand. And it just goes, "Yes, master," and just kind of begins to, like, just turns for the door. This thing does not fit through the door, as it kind of, like, the door is kind of slightly opened ajar, and it pushes its way through.
Oh, no.
Its body kind of
Garbage.
cracks against the side of it before it begins to saunter out and then into the street.
Out of morbid curiosity, do I recognize any of the body parts that stitch it up?
Make a history check. But you watch it as it makes it about to, like, the edge of the property, which is about maybe 35 feet, before you watch it just vanish, as this
13.
creature somehow managed to teleport away. 13, with a 13, no, you don't recognize any of the parts. It seems to be sort of a mix between some sort of white and black dragon. You really don't know.
Yeah, probably not important then.
Yeah, 13 you wouldn't know. But you watch it makes about 35 feet, almost to the edge of the property, and then you watch it just, it vanishes.
Yeah. Next to Nimith. You don't have any other business you need to do here, right?
No, but I thought we were heading to Roof.
No, Nimith then to Woof, and I can explain. So, you know how we have a
kind
guard
of...
problem?
Okay.
Well, the solution is a Nimith. At least I think the solution is a Nimith. I have to do a little bit more, observing of the thing, but if my hunch is
Roof.
right.
The roof is closer and also damn near directly between us and Plymouth.
Okay, but I really want to check that thing out. I don't know when I'm going to be able to be in control of the body again, and I just want to check it out. So I know it's a little bit of a detour, but I can use teleportation magic, and we can get there safely, and then we can go to Tuuf after the hot spring.
We shouldn't have to waste energy. We should just be able to use the city's teleportation, but...
Quinn has a point.
Yeah. I thought we were trying to keep under the radar, though.
Well... Yes, but... people going from city to city by teleportation circle isn't uncommon.
Yeah, but don't they record your name and everything? Leaves a paper trail.
Sometimes.
So you want to leave a paper trail rather than leave no paper trail
Well...
when we're about to piss off a lot of different groups of people.
That's why I said sometimes also magic in the middle of the street can be quite flashy.
Okay, well, I don't want to do it in the middle of the street. We can do it closer to your house.
You guys can also do it inside Crone's house, which is where you are.
Oh shit, we are in someone else's house. We can just do it there. I'm not leaving anyone behind, right? I feel like I'm forgetting something very important.
Flash just
Pat, probably nothing.
Flash just Seska hanging out with Quinn's mom's, like, just sneeze.
Are we forgetting something important? I don't think we are. Nah.
Aside from your other half's other half, no.
My other what are you referring to? Oh. Oh,
your
yeah.
roommate's partner.
He actually is dating that traitor? Gross. Yeah, it'll be fine.
You're the one calling him and pretending to be the you that he knows.
Or what? What am I doing?
Calling him after we leave town and pretending to be the you that he knows to let him know that we left town in a hurry.
Okay, and why did we leave town in a hurry? Is that something you'd buy? I don't know. I don't really think about him a lot, so I don't really know what, actually. Oh, that could work. That could scare him. No, I
Maybe
couldn't.
try not to scare him. We can workshop it. Just for now, if we're going to get going, then I suppose we should go.
We should go.
Alright, are you guys gonna use the
Do
city?
we need anything from the Aragon State? I really can't remember.
Are you guys going to use the city's teleportation circles, or are you gonna gain a couple points of exhaustion to teleport there on your own?
Couple points of exhaustion. Let's fucking go.
Alright. With that, the two of you quickly teleport back to Nimith. Nimith, at this point, is very busy. A lot. You see the Jaeger Knights are kind of going or back and forth, or there appears to be something big. Like, people are planning events. Like, the people are, like, in the midst of planning. Something big is going to happen soon.
Okay. What sort of celebration is this? I don't really spend a lot of time with the locals. I spent time doing Garson.
You guys, as you guys appear, we'll say Devin, who kind of is like rushing by a street, kind of like they have like a kind of like stack of papers in their hand that they're kind of like flipping through quickly. They kind of look over and they notice you and they're like, "Hey, what are you guys doing back here already? I thought you guys were in Vesper."
Vesper? Why would I go to Vesper? No. Rypley and them are in Vesper. We're doing
We
something
had
else.
separate business to attend to.
Oh, okay. Chill, I guess. We're setting
But
up.
also, this doesn't exactly look like setting up for a parade.
We're trying to set things up for Jaeger's ascension. Maybe okay. It's
Oh, well, best of luck with that.
right. Can
No, is
you
there anyone that we could pay money to for something? I want to try something.
what? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Go about your celebration. I'll snag someone off with it. Oh, actually,
If you guys see Ripley, can you tell him what's going on here? He'll probably be interested in this. So obviously,
Yeah, I think we're supposed to meet up in Twoof for some reason or something. I think
Okay.
they've got different reasons for showing up than we do, but yeah, we'll pass the message.
chill. Yeah,
Yep,
that's fine.
and chill.
Well,
Making Jaeger do paperwork.
right. Have fun. Devin just like very confused, runs away.
Damn, really
Okay,
didn't understand the joke.
No, I didn't get the joke.
Actually, Quinn, do you think we could like snag someone off the street? You think you could charm your way
Okay.
into doing that?
What do you mean snag someone off the street? Like,
Well,
are we
willingly,
talking about
of course.
willingly killing someone?
No, probably not. It'll probably be fine. But we do need somebody with magic, if possible. I don't know if you're able to swing it, or... Actually, if we could get a couple people, just a group of people, for experimentation, there's something I want to try.
Experimentation with what?
Just a weird thing I found, we all found in the woods at one point. I'm curious about it. Aren't you?
What exactly are they signing up for?
I have no idea. That's why we need multiple. Unless you want me and you to try it just on our own, but I'd rather not that situation, as living is...
Try what exactly? Because if I'm to recruit people to help us, I kind of need them to know what they're signing up for, not just...
But I was
hey,
kind of hoping you'd be able to convince them to sign up without any knowledge.
I still need
As
more knowledge
you
so that
are...
I can give them some answer and potentially twist it in a way that they'll be more inclined.
Okay, scientific intervention. Fireworks. Fancy fireworks. That's the closest my brain can come up with at this point. I don't know enough about it, but I'm going to go find out more. If I can remember the path. I think I remember the path. I probably remember the path. I'm gonna go find it.
I need you to make a survival check.
It's not going to end well, is it?
It's gonna end great, actually. The end is kind of the point. That's a 6.
Yeah, you walk around for about an hour and you do not find you just don't find the cave.
Okay, maybe there's just too much noise around. Only I can over this.
You have a group of you've got a group of 3 more people with magic abilities waiting for you into Woof. that also probably could help you find the cave, because they've also been there. Says your subconscious, I mean.
No.
Yeah,
The people who are good at survival
Where's
aren't
the
very
fun
good.
in that?
Nah. Exactly. Go starve in the woods.
It's like, okay, maybe I'm too tired for this shit. Oh right, Quinn doesn't have a spell phone. Fuck.
Yes, he does. He got one as a gift.
Oh, he does? Oh, thank God.
I don't think you have his number, but yeah, that's one.
I don't know, can I guess it?
Yeah,
Would
I'll
you
let...
roll for that?
Dude, roll
I
D100.
imagine Quinn would give Seraph his spell phone number,
Aw,
right?
lame.
Okay,
Nobody
roll a d20.
was-
Roll just a plain d20.
I'm playing.
A plain old d20.
Damn, I don't even get a friend modifier. That's heartbreaking. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, you have his number.
Phone numbers are 10 digits.
guess
so
his phone
roll
number.
10d10 and
No, you guess.
No,
yeah,
no,
natural
no,
20.
I
Yeah,
guessed that shit on the first try.
it's literally just it's just like 1, 2, 3 for boobs. That's it.
It's like, yeah, this looks like a Quinn number, actually.
Yeah, you could call Quinn up on the spell phone.
69 boobs.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, Quinn, we just made up your phone number for you.
Hey, Aaron God, forget it. I am not able to find it. I'm a little more tired than I thought I'd be. Just a little. I'm not used to somebody. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the hot spring. I don't know what you want to do, but I don't know, fuck around for an hour, I guess. And he hangs up.
Well, let's survival check to see if he can make you find your way back in town.
Oh, you are evil!
I want disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because it's exhaustion.
16.
Oh yeah.
It takes you another hour to find your way back into town, but you do. At this point, the sun has begun to set as you go and rest in the hot springs, and by the time you leave, it's the equivalent of like 6 p.m. It's actually probably closer to like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Like it's later in the evening, but you rest in the hot spring. You no longer have a point of exhaustion. I
feel like upon receiving the message, Quinn probably just would have headed to the hot spring. He's just like waiting there, and you eventually find your way.
Yeah.
Fucking hate outdoors. Good. Burn it all down.
He's got like sticks and
Right,
leaves in his
you're-
hair.
You're more of the breaking into places type, aren't you?
Breaking into places. Why would I need to break into places?
As opposed to venturing the woods and camping.
I've never really needed to camp before.
Aren't you? Were you not?
Aren't I what?
Well, from what I recall, I thought you were the sneaking into trouble type.
Yeah, I'm most certainly the sneaky type.
Don't most jobs that involve sneaking involve breaking into places? I think there's like the gears turning in his head of like this. Something seems a little off. Maybe.
I don't know. I imagine like white is already starting to creep into his hair,
Okay.
not just his eyes
That's-
anymore.
That's cocked. For me, that's showing a 17 on the die, but whatever. 17 overall on the insight. If I didn't forget the modifier 8.5 seconds.
You want
No,
me
that
to
is
do a
17.
deception?
Yeah, sure.
I
I
can try.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a 15.
Yeah, Quinn, something's up. This is not Felix. This is not Zareth.
Three of you now, or is this the souls accusing?
Hmm? 3 of us. There's never been 3 of us.
No,
Just
but
me.
you're not the person I'm used to adventuring with, and you're not the person that I've had some rather obscure conversations with in moments of
No.
chaos, typically.
I am, in fact, the person you've had obscure conversation. I'm just awake now.
What does a week now entail?
I'll let you come to your own conclusion. Are we going to Tuif or not? I'm ready to go. Unless you'd rather walk.
I'd like more clarification on what is going on.
And I would also like a lot of things, actually. I would like my enemies dead. I would like land so that I have conquered back. I would like my family to be alive, but unfortunately they're not. World is cruel, Angard. World is cruel.
Yeah, you really don't have to keep calling me by my last name. In fact, I kind of prefer you didn't.
And I would prefer to have my original body back, but alas. So, Tuif?
And which original body is that?
I'll let you draw your own conclusion. Are we going to Tuif or not? I am losing patience.
I imagine Zareth just standing there with his little grabby hands out.
Very well, walk.
Quinn, do you take it?
Just a moment. I'm trying to remember what city our house is in.
Andorra.
Okay. We're in Nimith.
Mm-hmm.
We have a teleportation circle in our house, do we not?
Yes.
Wonderful. I might regret this. But I want to make a teleportation circle at the hot springs.
To go back to Andorra?
Yeah. So we have a place directly from our house to the hot springs, because it feels like a good place to set that up.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, no. Yeah, you could do that.
You're setting that
Cool.
up now?
So that will cost me my only 5th level spell slot and a minute, but I might as well.
I mean, yeah, we'll say you do that while Zareth is, like, in the hot springs. Timeline-wise, you do that while Zareth is resting. So, then, don't worry about that. That's already set up by the time you guys are having this conversation. Quinn, do you take Zareth's hand? It's later in the evening. The sun has, like, set at this point. Time to go to Tuuf.
Wait, no, fuck. I misread the spell, so in order to make it permanent, I would have to do it every day for a year.
Oh, okay, so...
In the same
That's
spot.
how it goes.
So, never mind that.
Never mind. Don't worry
I'll do
about
that
it
when
then.
we have a year to spare.
Yeah! Alright. Do you go with Zareth to Tuuf?
Yes.
Alright. The two of you take hands and teleport to Tuuf. Zareth, take your, exhaustion. Once you're there, Tuuf is a very small town. It's maybe only 3 or 4 streets in total. Very small, all very, family-owned sort of shops. At this hour, there is a tavern open, called the Golden Lamb, and they have rooms there if you need them to be. You kind of appear in the main street of the village. There's a couple of like sort of grocers, a general store, as well as a blacksmith on the same street, as well as a very cute magic shop that still has a lantern on inside that you can see. Sorry, what is the shop called?
Fuck, dude, it's been years. Okay,
Yeah.
God, how could you not remember this? Give me a second. Let me see if I named the file something.
It's just called Pud's Magic Shop. Do you want to just call it Pud's Magic Shop?
I thought it was something like moon themed.
Because the file is just called Pud's Shop.
God, why? God, my naming conventions. It's either I always just describe it very matter of factly, or it's something that's an insult against you. I never know what it is.
Yeah. No, this one's called Pud Stop.
Okay.
Which
so
I'm pretty
that's-
sure is a misspelling of Pud Shop.
Pud's Pit Stop. Boom. Fuck you.
Pud's Pit Stop is a little magic shop on the road that you could tell. That and the tavern are the only places with a light still on as you guys appear in Tuwoof.
What kind of magic shop is open this late?
You want to head inside?
Isn't that the name of the magic user we were looking for? I honestly can't remember.
Seems familiar. I'll gesture towards the door. After you.
Very well then.
You guys enter. I'll do this because I can. You guys enter the small shop. It is full of soft, comfortable cushions, crystals, and several hundred magic artifacts just sprawled everywhere. Curled up on one of the sort of piles of pillows and cushions appeared to be an older white cat who seems to be napping. His ear twitches ever so slightly as he looks up from his nap. There's two cats there. I know one of them. One of them is the white one.
There's a lot of cats.
There's a lot of cats, but there's two that you could see. There's three. Hold on. There's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of cats. There are 4 cats in the main room. 5 cat. There are 5. I actually haven't counted the cats until this moment. There's a lot of cats in this. It's kind of giving me it gives you kind of a little bit crazy cat lady. One of the ones is like an older white one. He kind of looks up, like long hair, kind of like long white grayish. Cat looks up with it squinting with these big blue eyes. And he just kind of looks at you as you guys enter. There is a little bell at the door that kind of lightly rings as you guys enter.
Yes, I'll be there in a second. Please, hold on.
Oh god, that is a lot of felines.
Oh, it sucks. You try to have a Pud token anymore.
I do, I think. I didn't put any tokens on this board, though. I'll be real.
I noticed.
Yeah, crazy. I think I have a Pud token somewhere.
You would probably hear the sounds of the crackling of fire probably coming from the back room, and as you sort of approach, do you just stand by the entrance?
Yeah, pretty much.
Too scared of the
trying to
cat.
avoid the horde of cats.
You would see as a tiny little purple kobold wanders in from the back wearing a cute little apron, as well as a sort of starry magic cloak, and slowly and you watch as he waddles his way on through to the back of the counter, and then you hear the pulling of a chair, towards the center, and then you watch as he stands on the chair, and then sort of rests his hands on the table and the counter, and just goes,
Hi, welcome to Pud's Pit Stop. What can I do for you? Oh, you look kind of familiar.
Sorry, to which of the companions standing before you do you refer to?
Still, it was, you remind me of, like, the picture of this emo boy or the twink that this emo boy was dating. It's been a while. So,
Sorry, a twink and emo boy was,
my son taught me those words. So,
I beg your pardon, I am not a twink!
I mean, you can lie to yourself all you want. So, feel free to sit. Sit. There's one open chair. I mean, you could also pick up the cat and sit in the other chair. There's cushions, pillows. What do you have?
So, you know why we're here, or do we have to explain that? And Felix will take a seat in one of the empty chairs, the one with no cat near it.
One of the cats kind of looks at you. One of the cats kind of approaches and kind of rubs against your leg as you sit down.
also, Caleb?
Felix will just kind of look at it and go like, shoo, shoo, shoo.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb?
Mm-hmm.
You know what time it is.
Oh fuck! Wait! Hold on. What was the deal again? Hold on.
You gifted me 3, 1 on each of us, fucker.
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay, hold on. So, all 3 of you roll a wild magic surge. Surge.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh
Don't worry.
dear God.
The shop
85.
is
Hey.
absolutely.
Oh my god! 2 raids,
Shameful.
one right after the other. Holy shit! Sorry, we got raided by Pentawitch for a party of 5s, and then Vixen Valley just raided us with a party of 3. Thank you for the raids,
Damn.
guys. It's much appreciated. Back to back, it was a little surprising. Anyway, let's do our wild magic. I was also trying to look for the pud fucking talkies because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to
Talkie and the token.
yeah. Well, I don't have the token, but I've got the talkie from when we did the one shot, so I was gonna try to swap it to that, but I can't find the talkie, so I'll do that in a second. Wild magic first. What do we got?
I got a 85.
Ooh, very good. All right. You get the service of a phantom steed for the day. So just a phantom horse appears outside, just staring at you. You have
89.
89 is, you become invisible and silent for 1 minute, until you attack or cast a spell. Sorry, Pud. Pud does this very hit introduction and then just boop, gone.
Well, I have to know why you're.
Go.
And then 51 is, you are infected by the Fire Fairy spell for 1 minute, and you automatically, so Quinn begins to glow, Zareth is getting Felix is getting harassed by a phantom horse, and Pud just vanishes.
Okay, I will agree. We did not kill the shopkeep. That was not on us this time.
Bud is just going to
Shoo, you dirty creature. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
just gonna cast thaumaturgy to shut the door, and that will she will appear again.
Mm-hmm.
It has been some time since I experienced such a thing.
You haven't hung around,
Oh,
you haven't
that's
hung around Tony in
normal
a bit.
for you, then.
So, what brings you here?
Yep. Oh, we got a yapper in the chat. Hold on.
I trade
We were informed you happen to have some knowledge about gods and how to maybe get rid of an infestation of them.
That is some very strong words. Alright.
That's not exactly the words I would choose either.
Well, I must ask, what do you have to trade? This is a shop after all? Well, I collect 2 things in particular. magic items, and secrets.
Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame. I haven't fucked on a monster parcel already.
I mean, what monster parts do you have? Perchance.
Dead cultist.
Eh. That's a low roll.
He controls an giant kobold.
Like a giant kobold or like a dragon?
It's more of a kobold, but it does stand at 9 feet tall. So there's that. I wouldn't really call that thing a...
And where is this giant kobold?
Running an errand. Or two.
Put's gonna insight check that. Just to figure out what the fuck you mean. I mean, do you want to...
What, you can try?
It's a 34. What the fuck do you... What do you mean that, huh?
I forgot you're level 20.
Try.
Try as you might.
My god. Felix, you can't lie either.
Lie to me. Speak the truth.
I haven't anything at this point. I don't know. I feel like getting, like, looking at, like, their posture, like, their demeanor, they're not friendly. There's something sinister going on.
Mm-hmm. Pud sees
and the
this.
creepy white eyes are probably not helping.
Uh-huh.
Pud will immediately look to Quinn.
Do you have anything actually... any semblance of thought in there compared to your companion?
Oh, that's hurtful. I have plenty of thoughts.
Hey. You keep the... Okay. You watch yourself, mister. Otherwise you're going to time out.
Time out? Fuck do you mean by time out? I haven't done anything. I mean, if you want me to play nuisance, I would be more than happy to do that.
Can you make a charisma saving throw?
Sorry, a charisma save?
Yup. That's what I said.
Oh, God fucking damn it.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Bud ain't taking no shit.
Well, that's a dirty 20.
That actually matches.
So
Beats it, motherfucker.
Oh, look at you. Alright. So, could I at least get your names?
I don't know. I don't want to give my name away. I quite like it.
Cool. Alright, sorry, my bad. Let me ask again. This time, kinder.
And this time I'm gonna cast a Zone of Truth. Just fuck you. Everyone make a charisma saving throw or fail voluntarily.
Okay.
You can assume the DC.
Let's save. Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Roll.
Oh, it's only a 17.
So, speak up. What is your name?
I have many names. I don't have to say them all.
You remind me of my son when he was going through his, like, edgy teenager phase.
I beg your pardon. Edgy teenager phase.
Is that not what this is? You seem kind of...
I am a fully grown rat man.
I mean, it's okay if you do drag. That's perfectly fine.
I don't. I do not have the makeup talent for that. Erengard, on the other hand.
So you're just going to throw out my name? Okay, so...
I'm
Really?
sorry! You got me.
It's fine. As you probably could guess, I am Pud. I'm trying to be friendly here. You did come into my shop at about...
Like 10 p.m.
It's almost the middle of the night at this point. I was gonna try to go home to my wife. But here you are. So,
Yes.
are you going to sit
I feel
here
like I'm being dead.
well, I'm just asking, because I could go home, or, but also you guys came in, and you kind of just sat down, and you asked a question, and I was like, hey, alright, do you have any magic items or information? Like, anything, even your names, and you just haven't given me anything. You just kind of sat there, and you've kind of just been an edgy teenager, and you've just sat quietly.
I am a fully grown drag man.
Just don't... Stop fighting the edgy teenager accusations, because you are behaving like one.
Fuck you too.
Apologies.
See, that is not the response that normally a fully grown adult man gives to that.
I've had a rough go.
Yes.
Specifically, the last 6 months.
Well,
Like,
Which
6 months.
which of you? Felix or Zareth?
is your
Yes.
name Felix or Zareth?
It's one of the two, depending on the moment.
I'm
You can call
asking,
me.
what is your name, Felix or Zareth?
I think he, like, looks at Pud, like his eye twitches, like he doesn't understand how to answer the question. He is and he isn't.
Sometimes he's Felix, sometimes he's Zareth. It's a bit of a peculiar situation.
Okay, yeah, I think I get it. It's,
He tries to open his mouth to agree with Quinn, but it doesn't come out.
At
well,
least those are the names that I know him by.
alright,
He's been
no, but
acting peculiar lately, which does lead me to believe there's a third identity, or he says it's just Felix
There's
or
no
Wind.
third identity.
Well, you say that.
Do you
But-
say that?
Yeah, that's what he says. There is no third identity.
In the zone of truth, you don't say. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
okay, alright. Well, have you two eaten dinner yet?
I think the only meal you guys ate was breakfast.
No.
No, I can't say that we have.
Oh. Alright, come on back to the
I guess I
back.
could eat this. And he pulls out prone.
The zombie.
Maybe don't do that.
Oh, that is a good anime dead you have.
And Pud will turn and will fly over the counter and then start poking and prodding at it
Ooh.
Well, thank you. I'm a little rusty. I haven't done it in over 500 years, but yeah, not bad.
I don't think
I've done
Pud has
better.
seen blood tinge.
Mm.
Oh, I would probably wear gloves unless you're looking to get infected.
Oh, it's like a disease? Oh, that's interesting.
not quite a disease so much as an infestation. It is a living plant.
A parasite.
Most plants are living. That's a common thing. Yeah. All right. I suggest not eating that, especially in.
Why? I'm already infected.
I more meant that you shouldn't eat rotten flesh.
It's not rotten yet. I killed it just this morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's advised.
Second by second, you remind me more and more of my son. All right. Well, feel free to come on into the back. Come on.
And Pud will lead the way around the, just sort of meandering and sort
Does
of
that mean
squeezing.
I can't eat it?
I mean, I do not want to waste spells that I would heal you. I can't lie. I would heal you, but
Oh, I guess there's this one. And he begins to pull the statue of the card out.
that is.
Felix, if you eat either of those, I will make you throw them back up.
Can I tell that that's a person?
Yes,
That's just a
yes,
living.
yes. Yeah. That is a living person that has been petrified.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sure, can't pillage villages anymore, can't eat the people that you've killed. What is this fucking place?
What time are you from?
Are we calling you Felix or Zeref right now?
Who do you think I am?
Frankly, right now my best guess is that your souls are fusing into an amalgamation of the two, but that's just my current going theory.
Okay, how about this?
We've
You
been this
two,
way for over 500 years. You're incorrect.
could you go into the back real quick?
And Pud will just cast remove curse real quick on the statue man.
Yeah.
Immediately,
the guard comes back and says, "Ah! Oh, where am I?
My fucking dinner!
Shh.
Hey,
No,
Jackie!
it's okay. Just look at.
Who are you?"
Hey, my name is Pud. I'm sorry. It seems some things have happened.
It.
Those two, they killed Lord Crumb. They have to be.
You mean that guy?
and I'll point 2 feet to his right where there's fucking crazy zombie.
I have to report back to the house.
Okay,
This cannot.
All right. Well,
Oh my
Can-
god, just let me eat him.
Oh God.
No!
I swear to Saloon, if you say another word about that,
He's a cannibal as well. God, you're truly a
Okay,
monster.
Yeah, he is.
No,
Okay, yeah, he is. All right, come here.
It's more complicated than that, but
Please,
don't worry, I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
You were gonna be petrified for the rest of your existence, right? I just saved you. Could you do me one favor and just... Do you have family where you were from?
I got a brother.
All right,
And Pud will look
Do you
back
want
at
that
them.
to change?
Are you threatening my family?
Maybe.
A real piece of work. I remember your name.
I'm so sorry about this.
Quentin out.
Where are you from again?
Quick question.
Norris.
No,
Okay.
never mind. Ignore that question.
Pud will pull out 50
Yeah,
gold.
we can't really have that.
And,
reputation being going downhill. The Angar family is quite useful.
50 gold and some like snack rations, and give them to him.
How about this? Just go home, grab your brother. I can assume, based off of the fact that this guy is dead, he was probably not the best as. So just forget this happened.
Was a
Grab your
criminal,
brother.
but he was supposed to be protected by the law. Somebody
Yeah.
paid
You're
for his
letting him
protection,
go?
and
What
I
a
don't know.
shame.
I don't know who it was.
Well, you are missing assumed dead, along with this guy assumed dead. So take the money, take the snacks, go get your brother, and go run away to somewhere safe. All right.
Where am I?
You should move down, don't
You are in Toolf, actually.
How did I get to roof? Oh.
Hey, oh, it's okay. It's okay. All right, you'll get through this. All right.
I'll go back and I'll report you to the authorities.
Don't do that.
The two of them will never be allowed to step foot in the North again.
Hey.
Pud is gonna grab the two sides of his head.
Please, don't do that. That is the one rule here.
Well, I have to. It's my job.
Yeah, but I'm giving you money so you don't have to work ever again in your life.
You gave me 50 gold. This is like a month's pay.
What the fuck has happened to what has happened to inflation lately? Jesus. Okay. Oh, the economy is so fucked.
I'm an elite Lunaris guard. We get paid quite well, thank you.
Can I eat him now? He's rich.
Say that one more time.
Oh no! Last no. I don't think it. Last time was one more time.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
From who?
Zareth.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah. Talk shit, get hit. That's what do you expect?
Oh, is this gonna be?
Fuck.
How about I suggest you shut the fuck up? All right.
Hold on. Give me a moment. Did you guys suggest him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So Zareth, you are forced to shut up. You are no longer allowed to speak. For the next hour, I think it is, right?
Yeah. As long as I have can't speak or do anything like that. I'm going to just quickly go into.
Hey, I need you to kind of do something for me real quick. And then I will let you go. How about that? Sound good?
What do you want?
I just need you to take just a very light nap. It'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. All right.
And Pud will turn him around, and then roughly, I don't want to like kill the dude. Can I do inflict wounds non-lethally?
Sure. Yeah. Technically.
Cool. I'm gonna just do just first level, I guess. Just real quick, just boop, to just knock him unconscious.
Yeah. Oh, he falls down.
I think Zareth begins to sign, or not Zareth, but Felix begins to sign, like in Thieves' Camp, that this is painful to watch, and if Pud is this fucking obsessed with saving the dude, just let him do it.
Pud is going to enter his mind and then pull out and remove the memory.
Okay, fair enough. It takes a little bit, but you do. You remove the memory of him discovering the horrors, being petrified, and all that sort of stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna give him your horse. Dude,
He signs back. Please do. I do not accept that thing.
Well,
I'm gonna take his body. Pud will struggle to take it up, and then eventually, and at this point,
okay, would one of you help me take this man and put him on? Whatever.
Pud will just heal him, and then we'll like set him on the horse. And
Felix will kind of sit there, tail flipping back and forth, kind of similar to the cats, and like act like he can't hear you.
And then we'll sort of put him on the horse, and then just slap the ass of the horse, so then it just starts going in the direction of Lunaris.
Yeah, and the guard rides off into the sunset, a new man, a changed man.
God, I haven't had to do this much work to keep people safe and... God, what's it been, 20 years? Alright, come on. We're going to the back. Come.
And Pud will
I
lead
don't know
them
if I
to the
can
back.
talk yet.
You can't.
Still can't.
Nope.
He just looks annoyed.
Do you want to go to sleep too? Is that what this... Is that what this is?
I think he looks over at Pud, and kind of like opens his mouth. I think the beginning of like a breath weapon is starting. More
Mhm.
like a warning than a genuine like I'm gonna do it.
Sick. Cool. All right, that's gonna be. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do that one. Why not? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna just walk. Pud's just gonna walk over to you as you're doing this, and then just put a hand on your head, and I'm just gonna cast Inflict Wounds at fucking 6th level.
If I see Pud approaching, am I able to get off an attack first?
You can try. Go ahead. I won't stop you. I fucking dare you.
Alright.
I'll assume Caleb's silence is a short.
I got up to go to the bathroom quickly. I literally just returned.
Bud is casting a 6th level inflict wounds on Zareth, and Felix Zareth with the fucking Farazif or whatever.
Non-lethally, I assume.
Obviously, and Farazif wants to try to do an attack beforehand, and
Sure.
I mean, obviously,
yeah. I will
I'll
give
use
you
my breath weapon.
for sure. Aw, wait, that's gonna ruin the shot. Aw, you bitch. Yeah, you can do that.
No, everything in here is flame proof. I fucking
Well, yeah, it's fireproof, but it's not
It's
earthquake
not
proof.
fire.
It's earthquake.
How do you spit an earthquake out of your mouth?
It's a shout. It's not a breath weapon.
It's a roar.
It's a roar. Pud, as you quickly reach
Would that count as?
Hi, Pud. I was called Pom Pom
Technically-
Pud. Hello, Pud.
Sorry, I'm just curious if that would count.
Technically, no. It's a breath weapon.
Okay, I was just curious if it would count as sound. Therefore, the thing. Okay, yeah. Because it is an earthquake-based
No,
thing.
it is. It is called a roar in like spell terms, but it is technically just a spell. Hello, buddy. For sure. All right, everybody. This includes so Pud and Quinn need to make dexterity saving throws. Was it DC 18? Yep. And then I believe it was how much damage was it? Was it again?
Thank you. 60 something.
Ah. Give me a second. I'm dying.
Bless you.
Hey, no worries.
I'm dying. The cat came in, and now I'm dying now.
Oh no, you allergic to pom pom.
I am. It is 5d6.
May I intentionally with Pud take
Oh,
the...
it's 5d6.
It is 5.
Did it get
is
lowered?
5. No, it's 5. I think it's always been 5d6. It was 5d6 last time. And then on a failed save, so on a failed save they take full damage half.
Okay. Could Pud try to take the full brunt of it by putting take his wings and put them out, so then the shop does not take much damage?
Sure. Go ahead.
I'll take full fucking damage. I don't care.
So go ahead, roll damage for me. Get your fucking pom pom stop.
Taking full damage? Didn't Pud already fail the thing though?
No, I mean like full damage.
Yeah, well you gotta roll damage.
Maximum damage, I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can take maximum damage if you would like to.
Cool. It's just 30.
30 damage. Yeah, you take 30 points of damage. Yeah, just 30 points of damage, says Pud. The floor kind of splinters, because it is a stone floor, it does kind of splinter and, like, crack a little bit. But Pud, you're able to, take the brunt of it to save your shop somewhat, so that the shelves don't fall over and nothing drastic happens. Quinn, you take half of 17 points of damage.
17 would be
8.
8.5.
8, so, 9. Take 9 points.
You.
And
And then indifference. Do a roll to hit.
I was. Sorry, I'm just reading something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Boop!
I'm gonna fucking slaughter you. I'm rolling dice. I don't care anymore. After you did that shit in my shop.
Non-lethally, right?
God,
Liz?
I wish Pud was not a pacifist right now. 71 points of damage.
Zeref, you collapse into the pile of pillows. Unconscious. Still alive, but unconscious.
And then Pud will use his stone shape ring to just fix the floor.
Yeah, the floor's fixed. Easy.
Are you going to do the same as your companion here?
I had no intent of it.
Good. Then we can talk.
We had that going on much longer, I was more inclined to help you out, because he hasn't been the most pleasant to be around recently anyways.
Doesn't seem like he's ever pleasant to be around. Okay,
Having a dual life crisis?
Yeah. I had a friend who went through something similar. Except it was much more fiery and explosive. A lot of sand. Anyway, come.
In one body?
Well, it was more like a demon possession. A long story.
And Pud will lead you
like
into
it.
the back, and...
Wait, I have to ask, what is your favorite food?
God, I'm not sure that I have a specific favorite. Honestly, I'm a fan of trying new things as frequently as possible. If you have anything that isn't a common dish here.
There is one that I learned a while back.
And I'm gonna roll. Pud's gonna pull out his fucking flaming Guy Fieri shirt and put it on to get advantage on the cooking check and the baking check.
God, I forgot that was. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Pud's making boob bread.
Mm-hmm. You make a.
We'll make a good amount of it.
What filling are you putting inside? Are you making savory boob bread or sweet boob bread?
I mean, with 34, I'm probably gonna make both. I'm gonna make God, this is the dumbest bit I think I've done in a while. I'm gonna do it so the savory ones have like a sort of what's the term? Like a sort of savory marinade on top for the nipple, and then the sweet ones have a chocolate chip. Mm-hmm. And Pud will present those, and then sit down across the table.
Okay, so you came asking about gods? I would like a little bit more information than infestation.
And while you guys have this conversation, and Quinn begins to explain things to Pud vaguely, it is the middle of the night, and you guys have this conversation. But we're going to time skip to the next morning. Hey, Jegg, if you're watching the stream right now, I'd like you to return. Give her a second.
I want mm,
Oh my gosh, it
There it
is
is.
me. I am Jegg. Ha ha
Hi.
he.
Hi.
mm-hmm.
All right.
But yeah, no, hi. So happy to be here. That was very exciting.
Let me just check to see if I have anything that can.
All right, we're going back to Holly. There we go. All right. All right. So, you three, Ramsey, Holly, and Rypley, wake up in Uvelco for the rest of the stream. It's the next day. You guys, it's kind of sunny and warm outside. You can hear the kind of quiet bustle and the barks of people speaking Lycan in the main village. You're kind of in a small, very makeshift kind of like cabin tent. Some of the walls are wood and the others are made of like kind of like a sort of light canvas sort of material. You guys were kind of, you guys slept comfortably. And you can already smell kind of like a breakfast being cooked for you. You also hear somebody quietly like humming a tune just somewhere in the village as you guys wake up.
Sorry, that tune, if you don't mind my asking, what kind of voice is it? Is it like a low voice, a high voice?
A low voice. A low, deeper voice. It's quiet.
Also, I get, never. I'll just do that. That.
But you guys wake up. What would you guys like to do?
I think Ripley is probably out before everyone because of reasons.
Yeah, I think for once Ramsey slept in for sure.
Ripley, what are you doing? What are those reasons?
I mean, I think you know what it is.
I know what I'm asking you to tell the table what those reasons are. We're telling a narrative story here, bud.
I mean, probably nothing like a major after yesterday. Probably just is finally just kind of relaxing, almost just walking around, taking in everything that he hasn't seen in like 10+ years. Oh, I get, yeah, almost 10 years at this point, because he was 11.
Yeah.
When he ran away, and he's 19 now. So yeah, basically 9 years of being away, seeing everything that's either different or still the same.
Yeah. It definitely
would I
has
be able to
changed.
investigate whoever is singing? Is it just Noctis?
It's Noctis.
He's
in his own room.
Is it just my brother enjoying the fact that he has that he is not impaired anymore?
Yeah, it's Noctis, and he's in his own room doing something, and you can hear him humming to himself. It's a little bit of him enjoying him having his voice back, and a little bit of like he's trying to like sort of you can almost tell like he's trying to remember like lyrics to a song that like he hasn't sang or heard in a while, so he's like trying to like teach himself something at the same time he's trying to get used to his voice. So he's kind of like it's kind of like a stunt, like it's not like he keeps stopping in the middle of it and then kind of like re-humming a verse and then kind of like like it's like it, you know, he's practicing, or at least, you know, trying to get used to it somewhat. Ripley, as you are out kind of looking at the town, it has changed, and it's changed quite a lot in those years that you were gone. For one, when you were living here, most of the buildings, most of the things, they were mostly tents, and only your family really had sort of a wooden sort of structure to your home. But now, quite a few of the buildings have either some stand on like stone or wooden bases. There's like proper floorings and like better foundations built.
They're evolving.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, they're evolving. Things are actually starting to look more like a village and less like the clan that you remember. But as you're walking around, you hear the very familiar voice of Kat as she is up, but she goes, "Rypley!" And you see as she kind of sort of hops and runs over to you, still in her lichen form, and she kind of rushes over, gives you a hug quickly, and she's like, I didn't get to talk to you yesterday, but that was a pretty cool fight.
I want you. Thanks. I guess it was. Been a little couple of years in the making. I'm just glad that it's finally over and I can just focus on the slightly more important details at hand. But I finally feel like I've accomplished something, and I feel like I can just let go of some of my old self now.
Yeah. I mean, you're a king now, so there's probably some amount of responsibility there.
I guess I wasn't expecting for them to just let it still stick. I was ready to just go back to
I think
being just me, but I guess I have to have.
Well, I mean, at least they reinstated Noctis, which I guess is something.
Again, after that, after everything that the entire village, I don't know who's would have decided. You know what? I don't like this. Maybe I'm gonna try fighting him.
Well, I mean, you did successfully demolish the Agni Kai thing. I think you did.
Yeah, I mean, it's
maybe weird. This isn't a place where things are in writing, so we just kind of have to hope. Honestly, the changes you made probably won't be seen until another generation or so. But I mean, it's something.
I mean, it sure is something. Just help. I just hope that these changes are actually going to help and not, mess anything up.
Well, I hope not. I mean, letting them have a little bit more independence is usually not a bad thing. I mean, I used to think that being led by Noctis was a bad thing, but I don't think he's that bad of a leader.
I think
weird. I know his history, but it's...
when he was a younger, everything wasn't. It was a bit more reckless and probably had a lot of vengeance in his soul, and probably change things for the worse. But as he's clearly grown more, there's been a lot more change. I mean, a couple months back when I got help from him because of the whole Sun Cloaks thing, I was surprised with how much he changed.
I mean, I could even say the same thing for you. I haven't seen you in a month, but I mean,
I've been through a lot recently, getting the order be basically revoked of our purpose and then having fate be a bigger thing in Nemeth, and then, you know, some other things, bad things that I did that happened.
Right. Sounds
But
like you've been busy.
yeah, I feel better now that I mean, I don't feel great because of what I did, but I have come to terms enough with it.
Oh.
At this point, it's kind of hard to revert that, and I mean, in the grand scheme of things,
As long as you and Noctis don't have a bad relationship, I don't.
no, I mean,
I think Yvelko's gonna be okay.
I mean,
I've been here for about, I guess almost a month now. Shortly after everything that happened in Andorra with the whole winter festival stuff, and shortly after that, Noctis found me, approached me, offered to let me stay here as like a temporary guest, and I don't know, I was kind of curious what clan life was like, because I never really had one, but no, it's good. I probably should head back to Andorra soon, though. Kid's probably worried sick, so.
I was gonna say, has any, like, did you just leave without?
Oh well, I told him that I was leaving and coming here. He didn't think it was a good idea because he doesn't super trust Noctis, and I think that is reasonable. Given everything, but no, it's been fun.
And I'm sure everything in Andorra's slightly better now. What's the worst that can happen, right?
Honestly,
I don't think anyone after all of that. I don't think there's gonna be any
as long as the
attack.
city
At
isn't
least
attacked by dragons again, I'm pretty sure Andorra's gonna be fine.
Yeah, at least until the big older guy decides to finally put his foot down before we can get to him.
Don't talk about it. That's terrifying. And plus, dealing with the gods is your thing, right?
Yeah, well, in the process of that, it's a lot to figure out. A lot of agreement, a lot of disagreement. You know how it goes when people have different opinions about world-changing things. But I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I believe in you. I believe you guys got this. Where are the other two anyway? Did they really decide to sleep in?
I guess.
It's like almost 11.
I mean, Holly would be awake.
Yeah, Holly, you could get up and wander. Anything you want to do specifically? Breakfast appears to be kind of like these sort of like, it's almost like a bannock, sort of like a fried bread.
Holly will make some,
with like
definitely make some vegetables for herself, and also just anyone who wants them, as well as after that we'll sort of just wander around, looking for any new plants in the area that she doesn't know about yet. That's it.
I think Hollyhock would probably be the only one that you don't know. There is.
I mean, I know Hollyhock.
There is. Yeah, you know Hollyhock. Oh, okay. There is. I've got to roll a investigation check for me.
May it be survival.
Sure.
Thank you, God.
I have mercy on you.
21.
21. Yeah, they're very similar to hollyhock in its composition, but there's a moss with a sort of fire-resistant property to it that you can find on some of these trees. As well as the trees themselves, though they appear to be mostly, I actually imagine most of these trees are like an aspen sort of tree. That's in my, which is funny, but that's just how I envisioned it in my brain. Is that okay? Yeah, so that's chill. I'm making that canon now.
Cool. I'm gonna make sure I take some of those as well.
Yep. Yep. You take some. Go ahead. You can find some aspen tree leaves. Take them and some fire resistant moss. That's about it.
That's all I'm doing in the morning.
Yeah, they got some like specialized medical herbs kind of used in like creating like very simple potions and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I'll going for. I mean, are those the ones that I already have, or are those new ones?
I think those are the ones you already have. Yeah, like
All right,
they're very simple medicinal herbs.
Okay, in that case, instead of taking those, I am just going to cast Druidcraft on them if I already have them, and then just make it so there's a fuck ton of them.
Mm-hmm. You could tell some of the clerics, they kind of look and they like bow their heads, and you hear them kind of like almost in like kind of this like it's almost a bark, but it's kind of like almost like a whispered bark kind of language. You could tell what they're saying, thank you. But it's like, and you don't really speak it. In fact, most of the people like just like wandering around the town, like they're having conversation with each other. It's all in Lycan. Ramsey, you feel free to get up whenever you want. By the way, I'm not gatekeeping you.
No, I appreciate it. Just didn't want to interrupt Liz.
Fair enough.
Ramsey gets up fucking early. We know this.
No, he's sleeping in today.
He's sleeping in today because of stress.
Both of you got up before Ramsey, which is not usual.
I had something I got to go do.
Of course. I think when Ramsey eventually does get up, we've established before, Ramsey doesn't need to sleep, per se.
Mm-hmm.
You know, elves, they go through a trance for half the time of a long rest, essentially, 4 hours.
Happy Pride.
But Ramsey does have the option to sleep. He does like to dream. And I think, especially after yesterday, between seeing Felix and Quinn again, and then Rypley's trial, he's had a lot to think about. And so for the longest time, he's sitting in bed, awake. And I think it's a lot like if you've ever had like sleep paralysis, that feeling where you almost can't move for the longest time. Things are just replaying over and over again in his brain. I think when he finally does get up, Rypley and Holly have gotten out, and he's just sort of standing in the doorway for the longest time, bracing himself in the frame. He lets out a sigh, and I think he's gonna go get food and look for at least one of them. Ideally, both.
Yeah, you can find both of them.
Yeah.
Uvelco is a small village. It's pretty easy for you guys to kind of spot each other. Especially since most of the people are dogs, so you guys stand out quite a bit.
I don't stand out.
I was gonna say, yeah, but
Rypley, but
you know, you're kind of royalty still, a little bit. You got that posture. Seeing the two, I think Ramsey waves them over, and it's clear that whatever he usually does to sleep, he did not sleep well. Just looking at his face, he hasn't done his hair like he usually does. Man's a bit of a mess.
I have to say, Rypley, this is a very beautiful place.
Well, the first thing I might notice about Rypley is wearing something slightly different now.
I'd love to hear.
I can. It's extremely rough drawing. Also, Noctis is in it, but it's still very much similar. It's basically still the same thing, although now his left arm is completely in a. It's basically just like a shoulder-length glove that almost covers like his entire arm, as well as having the cloak of displacement being hung over the opposite shoulder with a golden deer skull holding it in place, as well as the most of the silver or like dark gray armor bits on his legs are now paint. I don't know if they're painted gold or just forged to be like brazed to be gold, but he is wearing much more color, as well as having a line straight across his eyes, along with it as a part of his face paint.
You look good.
Damn. Someone looks fancy. I'm gonna like lightly punch him in the arm, and then I'm gonna go air like a squeaky toy noise.
What if like one of the children turn their heads and their ears perked? Just anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I'd change it up a bit. Now that I guess I have to present myself a little nicer.
Alright.
And
Never
I'm
thought
not
I'd see the day.
hiding. Yeah, well, very funny.
Hey, I mean, you clean up nice.
I do appreciate that. I had to be up early to get the finer details of this.
Oh, are you gonna have to get
cleaned
up? Are you gonna have to get up early every day, like Quinn and Ramsey do?
No, you think I just all I have to do is put this extra long glove on and throw my cloak over my shoulder. It's not that big a difference. I just have a bit more color now that I'm gone through my revenge phase against Elazar.
Mm-hmm. Glad you're processing grief properly with the makeover. Hey, you look great.
There is a nobility to it. The outside matches the inside. I'm a fan.
Well, I appreciate your kind words. So, now that I guess we're all together, we should discuss a plan of what's happening next.
I mean, we go to Tawoof. I thought that's what it was, right?
Yeah, just what do we... I don't know, what do we say not you all here doing great, but Zareth is probably mad at the both of us for not taking his side with the whole exterminate or save plans.
I am... I don't know how to feel about that. That is very strange. I wasn't there for a lot of those talks, but based off how...
He was very upset that we took Marcel's side in saying that we should find a way to save at least one or two of them, or at least not resort to just letting, just gutting them.
Mm.
I mean, I personally benefit from, having the powers of a god on my side.
Yeah, I don't... Well, even if he's mad, I feel like he can't get too mad at us. We're only trying to do what's right. All of us are.
I mean, you say you can't stay mad forever, but I guarantee he's the kind of person that has stayed mad
he
forever.
Absolutely can. He will. He will
has
stay
stayed
mad.
mad forever at the gods since whenever. I mean, this is... I've already told everyone back at the order about what's happened. So they might, who knows if they might be setting something with that up. I don't know, but they said they would look more into it. So who knows if they even found anything else or contacted the other three.
To be honest, I have not been doing well with this dilemma. The Zarif dilemma. Because I don't want him to be mad at us. That is the last thing that I want, but I can't just stand by him in this. He has experienced trauma from his time serving the gods, from feeling abandoned by them. I understand why he's taking the position he is, but I'm
Sorry, I'm just having a lot of conflicted feelings about all this.
I mean, it's not to mention that Quinn is fuck knows where, and who knows if is going to come back, and also if he is obviously still not down with the whole plan and our slander of fate.
No, I believe that he is in fact going to Tuwuf along with Zarif. I have confidence in this.
Okay, all right. So, how about this? How about we just go to Tuwuf, we meet up with them, and make sure that, it's all fine, because I'm sure they've gained some information. Their little trip could have been all for naught. I'm sure.
I mean, hopefully they'll figured something out or did something helpful that would assist in either side of our argument.
I'm sure they have. I think that we'll find a solution. Sure of it. I mean, if we don't, I care not to think about that, actually.
Yeah. Are we, speaking of getting that, are we just walking, or none of us have been there, have we?
I have been to Tuwuf.
You still got that tree stride arrow? Or did you use it already?
Oh
no, you didn't use it, because you tried to, and then I was like, hey, don't be dumb, and then I cast a spell. I remember that.
I appreciate it.
Ramsey fishes out the arrow.
Before you...
Yeah, we have
Sorry.
our bond, our blood pact. Can I be honest to the two of you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am afraid. Tuwuf is where I lived with Felix when we were in love. I have not been back in a very long time.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Besides, hey, you've been through hell and back so far. You got the you got the heart of a warrior. That's poor. You'll be good.
Okay.
I mean, if I came back here and faced my terrible past, I'm sure that yours won't be as bad.
Yeah. Hey, you helped me bury my goddamn grandfather. We're here for each other during going back to our worst places. least we could do is be there for you.
I appreciate that. Okay, we should go.
Ramsey's gonna
Before,
take the arrow and look for a tree.
before you do that.
Ollie
Yeah,
will grow a
fucking
tree.
take your pick.
Yeah, there's millions around. Before you do that,
Yeah?
you guys are kind of talking. I imagine just like.
I mean, yeah,
outside.
I'm gonna go find brother and tell
yeah.
him that we're leaving.
Yeah, gotta
as
say
you-
goodbye.
Yeah, you gotta say. You go find Noctis. Noctis is kind of leaving his room around this time, and he got and he kind of goes, you're heading off so soon.
I mean, unfortunately, we have to pick up our other two stragglers and
Right.
get back on our.
I hope you figure out whatever that relationship was. And the beat. Hi. Okay, that was loud. I'm sorry. I got distracted by the cat.
Hi there, Pud.
Okay, hold on. I have to kick him out of my room really fast. Okay, out. Alycia, come get your boy. Bye-bye. Yippee.
It's Pud the cat.
Sorry. Trying to be serious D&D character for a second there, and then I just go meow. Okay. Matt just kind of goes. Before you all leave, I did want to quickly, I don't know, thank you, I guess, for one. Not that you deserve it all that much, but Ramsey, about what we talked out when we were back in Vesper, if you do manage to find some sort of powerful cleric, ask them about the heart.
Oh, okay. Yes. I promise.
I'm just saying, if my theories are correct, there might be a way to bring Rudolph back. And I mean, it would involve tearing a hole in your stomach, chest, but it wouldn't kill you. Potentially.
I mean, yeah. If you put a hole in my stomach and I lived, I'm sure he will.
Exactly, right? It's
Ugh.
it's not the first time. He put a hole through my throat, so.
Mm-hmm. If we are any example about getting disemboweled, then it sure as hell doesn't work.
Ramsey's looking between the two of them.
Yes. Oh, yes, I should have gone over that when we were talking pack stuff.
Looking to Holly and Rypley.
I have 2 bloodstreams, by the way. Like
Are they two different tops?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, one is red and one is black, so I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
That's
I thought you meant like one was like A and then the other was like B negative.
That's what I thought. That's what I'm expecting. It's like, well,
it's
you
possible
can
that
donate
that's
twice
also-
as much now.
Yeah,
You
that's...
wait.
Yeah.
I
and
wouldn't
Holly-
recommend donating that, though.
Holly will put her hand to the top of Ramsey's head. Do you feel a sense of impending doom?
Do I, Caleb?
I mean, Ramsey, think about the state of the world. Do you?
Holly, when do I not?
Yeah, it looks up at Majora's Mask Moon, but it's a
Ooh.
Bahamut slowly falling.
So you do have the... Because that's a symptom of having the wrong blood type transferred to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is that true?
That's real, actually, by the way.
Okay, cool.
One of the
yeah,
symptoms
that-
is a sense of impending doom.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Mhm.
I just thought the end of the world. So, I thought everybody felt that way. Anyway. Also, before you go, the village would like to present you with a goodbye gift. Consider it tradition. They tend to die hard no matter how much we're trying to change things around here.
I mean, some things. As long as this is a good thing, then
I think, yeah. You'll like it. Noctis kind of waves his hand. And a small crowd of Lycan folks, all younger and much younger than you. Probably the oldest is maybe 16. Kind of approach with these large kind of woven baskets, and hand one to each of you. As well as and as they kind of approach, there is a sort of... I'm getting distracted by everything. I'm so sorry. There was a bug that flew in front of my face. As they approach, there does appear to be some sort of drumming band that kind of begins to play a little music inside of this sort of farewell ceremony. And each of you are handed these woven baskets. Inside are sort of cured meats and jerkies, as well as fresh berries. As well as each of you get a sort of a very similar style robe, sort of almost like kimono style robe, that seems to be sort of though they appear to be fairly plain, but there does appear to be some custom embroidery of flowers on each of them. As well as before you leave, each of you are adorned with almost these thick kind of flower crowns. Well, I guess for Holly it would be a flower crown. For Rypley and Ramsey, it's kind of they kind of fall over, and they're almost like a shawl or a necklace of these of the thick woven hollyhock flowers. You see as the ceremony is kind of coming and you guys get your gifts, you watch as one of the Lycan folks kind of walks over to the central fire pit in the center of the town, with a large kind of torch. You hear Noctis quickly shout something in Lycan, and the one Lycan folk kind of stops and stares at him, and Noctis in Lycan, I'll tell you because Rypley knows. Noctis just kind of goes, "Stop! No fire, not yet." And then just turns back to you three, and then kind of nods.
Shrugs.
Yeah, the fire is not lit, but there will be a ceremonial fire. People kind of look confused. Noctis turns back, nods, and just says, "I'll take your pick of a tree. I'll see you later. I'll probably be heading back to Vesper sometime soon. That place does not run well on its own. Alycia Velko is somewhat independent."
When the time comes for whatever the Order has planned, I may call up everyone's help here with whatever that entails. I mean, more people that are there that believe ENIAC as well is probably better. But that's something to think about later.
I'll do my best to spread the word, but I've never been the biggest Jaeger worshipper either.
Yeah, I know.
But I'll ask them to spread the word with them when they leave the village. It's the least I can do. I can't exactly set up a religious point in Vesper. That's not...
It's understandable.
Yeah. Unless, of course, kind of looks to Ramsey.
I mean, I've got to be honest. If you want to, I don't mind at all. So go for it.
I'll ask a cleric to move in then.
Cool.
Alright. Now get out of here. You got gods to kill or something, right?
That's, well, still on the fence about it.
Understandable.
Thank you, Noctis.
Ramsey's gonna reach a hand out.
I'm glad that I can say that I'm your friend.
Oh, don't make it sappy.
Well, I was gonna say something nice. I mean, if we're not making us happy, then never mind.
Oh, okay, well, a little bit of attention is never a bad thing.
I'll let you know. I prefer the way you are now to how we first met.
Noctis doesn't say anything, but he kind of nods to you. But you could tell his ears go back and his tail kind of wags a little bit as you say that. Right.
Before running off, Rypley will go to give Cat a big hug and. Well, hopefully I'll see you before the world ends.
Please. I'll be back. I'll probably be back in Endora by then. I'll probably be heading out here either sometime today or tomorrow. Though I don't get fun teleportation magic like you guys do. So, I'll be back in like a week or so. Let me know when you're back in town though, and I'll like swing by though.
I mean, I'm sure you'll hear us coming from a mile away.
That, yeah, make a good point.
We will give her a quick kiss goodbye before going over to his brother.
Yeah, she happily kisses you back.
And then Rypley will hold his fist up to Noctis.
Noctis kind of looks at it, and kind of...
He's looking, he's giving it, come on, don't... You know you want to.
Yeah, Noctis sighs. He'll give you like a little fist bump back.
He'll say to Noctis, I'm happy to share the title of strongest with you.
I'm pretty sure what you mean is king, but close enough.
You'll join back with the other two, and as we're getting ready to find a portal.
Well, you find a tree.
Yeah.
And Ramsey, you have the arrow?
Yes.
Once we get out of earshot of everyone else, by the way, Holly's just gonna lean over to the two of them. Hey, do we have to make a second blood pact now that you have another bloodstream, or does the same one still apply? I don't know the rules of it.
I've got to be honest, I don't know the rules either.
I mean, if we want to do a new one with different rules, we could use that blood instead. But I don't know what new oath we're making to each other.
I don't really. I'm fine not having that blood in my system. There's enough other living things in here. I'd prefer not to have something that could harm them.
I'm kind of worried about what would happen if we like cut our hands and shook hands with the other blood. I don't want you guys. Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Holly can heal herself, but I think my divine magic may or may not cancel something with that. I don't know. Yeah.
Honestly, if that's how it works,
I don't think that's how it is. I'm not resistant to a
Ramsey,
necrosis.
are you thinking about becoming religious?
well, here's the thing. I'm not a religious person.
There's only so long to. This is.
No,
what are you, like 30 and you're going into your crisis now?
I'm 25.
You're 25?
Yeah, my birthday.
I feel like this is the first time you guys have actually talked about how old you guys are.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I feel like this is like, I'm 20. What?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Ramsey's 25.
Huh.
Yeah.
My birthday was the first day of Winterfest.
Yeah. You're mature for your age.
Oh.
In fact, I think Holly's birthday is coming up soon.
True.
Like Holly's actual birthday, or like the birthday Holly knows?
The birthday Holly knows.
Okay.
Is coming up soon, I think. Hold on. I've got to check it, but...
I think I turn like 20 soon, actually. I thought you were much older than me. That's...
I mean, what, 5.5 years? That's...
I mean,
At
like, we
least.
are, out of the 5 of us, like, collectively, we are the the youngest of our strange group.
I am actually
You know-
a year older than Quinn.
I don't think Zareth counts.
No, Felix, I was older than Felix.
Damn.
Do you stop aging after you die, or is that or do you, like does it still continue? Because by that logic,
Well, I mean, isn't that how decomposition works with other things? It's like,
Oh,
it's
God.
getting older.
I mean, I always assumed after you die, you stop aging. You're no longer the person you were. You are just compost.
I mean, exactly. I mean, like, think about leaving an apple on, like, fridges don't exist.
Yeah.
I mean, think about leaving.
Fridges, dude. What are you talking? There was a fridge at. There was literally a fridge at the last. Okay, don't even worry about it.
Think about the idea of leaving fruit out and then it going bad. That's aging, right? That's what the same thing with living beings is as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Question. I always kind of considered it a different process at some point, especially. Oh, how do I phrase this? Once it by itself can no longer sustain itself and then can only survive based off of, or more so, other things start surviving on it more. Oh wait, shit, am I dead by that logic? Because I think I'm like 50% plant. Because I was about to say if it's more like plant than. Hey, let's go to Tuuf. How about that?
Okay.
Is Ramsey's putting the tree stride arrow in the tree and thinking of Tawoo. He turns back to the others.
On the subject of the religious thing, I have thought about it, and the issue is there's only one person I would worship, and I mean that.
It's fate, isn't it?
No,
Jesus.
no, it's
Is it Diego?
I mean no.
Wait, this is an opportunity for us to start our own religion, ain't it?
eh, does your religion center around a volcanic dragon who's also a bit of a brat?
I'm debating my worship over him currently, so,
Fair enough.
And Ramsey opens the portal.
You guys open the portal and step through into Twoof. Steven has not gotten back to me and is playing Diablo, so I'm going to assume we're going to call session there. We got a little bit of Pud. We got a little bit of Zareth. We got a little bit of everybody else. We got a little bit of Noctis being just a half-decent dude for a minute. Also, I checked the calendar. Judging by where we are in the timeline, it's Holly's real birthday, not the one you believe. Holly's real birthday is coming up soon. 'Cause Holly would have recently turned 19, which means Rypley is older than Holly, but Holly's real birthday. So Holly is technically older than Rypley, but like Holly would believe that she's younger than Rypley because of the timeline thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Holly's real birthday is coming up in like actually just like a week, but we're not going to celebrate it because why would we?
I would. I mean, in my
Well, Holly don't
high.
know. Holly don't know it's her birthday.
No, but like I'm going to Jegg Minecraft.
Is that sorry, in my
'Cause we
brain
got-
for a second I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, what if it's like a known date in fucking in Zamira. Zamria.
It might
Zamaru.
be. There might be like a local holiday.
I mean, birthdays are realistically birthdays are a construct, and Holly, even if it passes, would still believe she's 19 until the birthday that she believes comes up, despite technically being 20.
I will say, if I look back at 3/20/2023, at that point, because Holly's age is anywhere from 18 to 19, depending on what we remember. Then it was 18, but we've said 19 a bunch since then. So, whatever we want.
I assumed like 19 at like around the start of the game, and then
Yeah.
is turning 20.
That works. But yes, just to review, like Holly, Rypley, 19. I think Quinn, at one point, it was like 23, and most recently it's been like 21. And then Ramsey, 24, turned 25. Felix was like 20-something. So yeah, I guess that makes Ramsey
How
the
old
oldest.
is the body? I feel like we're allowed to know that.
Yeah, what are you thinking, Alycia?
Oh, the body. 20, 22, 22, 23.
What stage
It
of
was
decay?
described as early 20s.
Right.
All right.
Why did you say what stage of decay?
Do you guys?
I love
do you guys
it.
want to hop into the Twitch
Oh, yeah.
thing, and then I can
Yeah,
raid
yeah.
because I think Mischief's live right now.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Father.
Father.
Oh, we need to be like, hi, it was good to see you. Oh, damn it. No, they're not live anymore. They were.
Let's see. Well, I will say Steve Emerald Claw is playing Roblox.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we love Steve. Steve was the first person to make Goop fan art, fun fact.
I know. Crazy. All right, everybody get in. We're gonna start the raid.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah!
Get in here. We're gonna raid.
Yeah!
All right.
Gladys.
And actually, reasonably, that was actually a reasonably length session. We went for
Yeah, definitely.
2.5 hours, just over 2.5 hours. Not bad. I was tempted to go to 3, but and go back to do some PUD stuff, but I guess we're gonna hold it off till next week. So all right,
Honest-
anyway, everybody say 3, 2, 1, bye. 3, 2, 1,
Bye!
bye.
No, honestly, I mean, I know that, like, for the first